Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Um, Good morning. Today I would like to discuss about game-based assessment task and with the title Escape the Library. And then uh, for the language skill, I choose reading skill. Why I choose reading skill? Because reading skill is a receptive language skill that involves decoding, comprehending, interpreting, and critically engaging with written texts. This assessment task focuses on evaluating learners' reading comprehension, inference skills, vocabulary recognition, and ability to follow written instructions in a time-bound, game-based environment. Selected language skills. Yeah, I choose reading with the receptive language skill involving a text comprehension that I said before information retrieval, inference making, application of reading strategies. And then this is the game chosen or game overview. The game name is the Escape the Library. And then type, yeah, text-based escape room. Yeah, I mean custom design team-based escape room game. And target level B1 until B2 or intermediate, and duration 45 until 60 minutes, and format physical classroom or online, or Google Forms or Genially. Yeah. That's format or setting. Materials needed: printed or digital text, QR codes, clues, puzzle, dictionaries, or glossary sheets, and a timer. And this is the game mechanic. Yeah, game premise. Students are trapped inside a haunted library, and then to escape, they must unlock 5 doors, each of which contains a puzzle that can only be solved by correctly reading and interpreting text such as short stories, emails, advertisement, encyclopedia, entries, or blog posts. It successfully solved tasks provides a code word that opens the next level. All puzzles are text-based and require analytical reading skills to decode. Yeah, this is the rule and procedure. Students work in team of 3 until 4, yeah, to encourage collaborative reading and discussion. And the storyline, you are trapped in a haunted library. Yeah, and then solve 5 reading based puzzle to escape, and each puzzle gives a code word to unlock the next level. Yeah, for example, we give a level 1 until level 5. Level 1 read a block, pause and match idioms with meanings. Level 2 read a fictional short passage and answer inference based questions. Level 3 read an email chain and arrange it in chronological order. And then level 4, scan a travel brochure to identify specific details for a multiple choice puzzle. And level 5, decode a riddle using a glossary and a newspaper article. Yeah, total time limit 60 minutes, yeah, to complete all 5 levels. Yeah, maximum 2 hints per team. And then the progression mechanism: after each task, a correct answer provides a code word. Entering all five correctly allows the teams to escape. Yeah, max 2 hints per team. Yeah, each teams gets 2 hints they can request during the game. Okay, this is the example level 2. Yeah, inference puzzle, text short fictional story. Yeah, task, answer 5 inference-based questions. For example, what can you infer about the main character? Or why didn't the neighbor report the incident? Okay, the learning objective. Yeah, by the end of the game, learners will skim and scan text efficiently, identify main ideas and supporting details, interpret idioms and figurative language, sequence written information, make logical inferences from context. This is the assessment plan. Yeah, criteria and maximal point reading comprehension. Yeah, we give the point maximum is 10. Use of reading strategy is 10. For example, reading comprehension. Yeah, we can make a correct answer reading questions and puzzles. And then use of reading strategy. Yeah, indicator of success. Yeah, evidence of skimming, scanning, or inferring during task solving. Yeah, scoring method. Yeah, teacher observation checklist. About the vocabulary on in context. Yeah, proper understanding of new or figurative vocabulary in context. Collaboration optional. Yeah, peer support. Discussion of interpretation equal task contribution. A teacher observation self-reflection sheet, follow-up quiz. Justification. Why this game works. The first increases students' engagement through story-based challenge and uses a variety of real-world texts and then encourages critical thinking and strategy use. And then promote teamwork and language discussion. Yeah, I mean, the point 3 encourages critical thinking and strategy use. Yeah, time task pass learners to skim, scan, and predict rather than read everything in detail, just as they would need to in exams or real-world settings. This helps reinforce efficient reading strategies. Okay. And then the last offers a low stress, high interest assessment method. Okay, this is the justification. Okay, for the limitation time consuming to design. Yeah, group work may affect individual assessment. Yeah, group dynamic may skew assessment as stronger students may dominate, weaker students may coast, making it difficult to assess individual progress. It requires digital tools or for online use. Yeah, for virtual format, stable internet and basic device skills are needed. Okay, about the time consuming to design. Yeah, resource intensive. Designing puzzle, printing materials, or building digital escape rooms is time consuming. Okay, but the possible modifications simplify for beginner levels. Yeah, for beginner level, simplify text and reduce puzzle complexity. Include image to aid understanding. Assign tasks individually. For individual assessment, have learner complete puzzle solo or submit short written justification for their answers. Okay. At post-game writing or speaking reflection. And then the last, use adaptive puzzle or track individual input. This is the limitation and the modification. So the conclusion are: escape the library, assess reading skills authentically, applies game mechanics for language learning, support learner motivation and collaboration, and then flexible for online or offline environment. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much, and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.